Are my story ideas dumb? Probably. Especially when we look at them ourselves and the first time we check it out and kind of go, I don't know if anybody wants to hear this. But you have to ask yourself first, what did this mean to me? How did I feel about it? How did it affect me? We tend to worry about what other people are going to think about the things we do or the stories we tell, especially when we get outside our family. Believe me, get it, buddy. The people outside your family are a lot easier to tell stories to than the ones in your family. Try telling a family story and have grandma go, "Nuh-uh, that's not how it happened." Yeah, grandma, but you got a little dementia going on, and I saw the pictures. You ready? Sorry, I'm dog sitting. I got to play ball with this dog, and we got a thunderstorm rolling in, and I thought I'd better get this video done. Anyway, so you're at that point now where you've got your story ideas all put together, probably a list of, I don't know, I had like 200 or 300 by the time I went through my, all the decades of my life, not counting the 0 to 10. Those stories are like secondhand. But then I had to go through them and figure out, okay, which one of these do I want to develop? Which one of these are actually a good story and which one is just a fun memory? Or the kind of thing that you join in with around the table after Thanksgiving when people are waiting for dessert. Crap, I think I threw it in the rose bush. He'll be okay, he has more. So, man, those garbage trucks are everywhere anymore. So you got your story ideas and you think, some of these might be kind of dumb. And you're right, some of them might be, because what happens when we start making those lists, if you're like me, you get kind of excited and then you just keep adding to it after the juice has kind of run low. But that's okay, because I want you to pick out your top 3 stories that you would like to tell. Just 3. And then I want you to write them down on maybe a whiteboard or a Sharpie it on your refrigerator, whatever. Put it in an actual physical notebook. Don't just leave it in a notes file on your phone or tablet or something. Take those 3 ideas and look at them, and then ask yourself, if I made a story up on these 3, what would the title be? What would the title of the story be? Good place to start. What that does is it gives you perspective into your own story. Kind of gives you the why am I telling this story? Because sometimes the why, hey, that's lightning, we might have to go in soon, okay? You ready? I'll show you this pointy dude in a minute. He's like, lights are on but nobody's home. Oh, it's starting to rain, cool. So you got these ideas, you get 3. Because it's really easy to keep thinking I picked the wrong ones and focus on the others, but I don't want you doing that. I want you to just focus on the ones you picked. And those are the ones you're going to be working on, just like I'm working on my 3 stories to develop them into a good story. Right now they're story ideas. Some of them are even stories I told, but I realized I didn't tell them very well. And you know how I learned that? I watched myself. And I'm going to suggest you do that too. It's called storytelling practice. I want you to take these 3 stories you pick, and sometime in the next 2 days, I want you to set up a camera, look at the lens, and tell it your story. Or tell them your story. Put a picture of grandma on top of it if you need to. That's cool. It's raining hard. It's a good thing this is an action camera. I don't think my phone's that waterproof, but it should be okay. So you record your stories. Now this is what's going to happen. I want you to record them, and then I don't want you to look at them for at least 24 hours. Tell you why, because you're going to hate them. And then you're going to shame yourself and judge yourself, and then you're going to try to talk yourself out of going any farther. But it seems to be if you let it go 24 hours, when you see it then, you're not as hard on yourself. And when you do see it, I want you to watch it through twice and don't delete it. That's your base video of your story. This is where your story begins, is right there with that. And you've seen it, you've heard it, you know what you look like, you know what you sound like, and you don't like it. And that's good. You don't need to like it because you can't change it. That's you. But we can change the story. So watch it again, and this time don't look at yourself. Don't listen to your voice. What I want you to do now is listen to your story. Sit down with a pad of paper and a pen or a pencil, whatever you might use, or maybe you make notes on your computer, and watch your story and make notes on yourself. What could I do better? How long was it? How many times did I I don't know. Those are things you can look at, because this is where the change begins, and this is where you take that story that basically you just shared an idea and we turn it into a real story. That's what I'm going to do with mine. Maybe someday I'll let you see it, but keep that video. Don't delete it. You need that as a baseline so you can check your progress. And then after you've worked your story out a little better, record it again and watch yourself again. Because the only way we get better at doing anything is by doing it. It's called practice. Well, the lightning's sounding kind of close and it's raining a lot harder than I expected. I'm gonna have to end this video short. We'll catch up on the next one. Big thunder. Record off. Stop recording.